Hello, Lovey. Lovey. I was just thinking, what's your intention? It is officially 2025. I mean, depending on where you are in the world. Well, by this time, regardless of where you are in the world. Time. Crazy thing. What are your intentions? I had to think about that and really get tunnel vision clear on what needs to happen here. I had been thinking, even that, just me saying it, just ego in it, I had been thinking about all the things that I wanted to do, plan on focusing, going back to school and getting my different degrees and, just attaining those things that I had always wanted to do. But is it true? Like, is it what I'm actually going to do? I have to set those intentions, burning that candle just now, and thought about it. What's your intention for 2025 and beyond, going forward? Not just 2025, 2026, 2027, 2020, 30. I am so focused on 2032. I don't know about you, but I have a lot of things that are happening, that'll be happening at that time, and I see it. It's crazy how many entities and people and principalities try to keep you from it. Even when you see it, like, universe, God, source, spirit, I already told you what it's going to be. And then for people to think that they're going to get in front of you, it's like baffling to me. It's like, who do you think you are, B? You're not God. And while I'm sitting here thinking about setting positive intentions for the year, what I'm going to do here, how I am going to positively make my impact on millions and billions of people, it starts with you. It starts with you, Lovey. And our intentions could be better. I'm not going to say pure. I don't, unless you're like a legit baby coming back and like new energy. It's not pure. There's always something. Everybody's been hurt just enough where, even if it is something like so simple as, yeah, it's not manipulation. You want something from me, I want something for you. Why can we not both get what we want? There's still intention there. And for some people, it's not always going to be pure. Some people, it's totally like, dude, I just want to help you. You help me, I help you. Even if you don't help me, I still want to help you because I want you to be better you. You're going to meet those people. The lower you stay on your vibes, though, it's going to be harder to find those people, meet those people, or even engage with those people. Like, those people don't know you exist because you're not up here trying to get better on your frequency. You know what I mean? So think about your intentions and make sure, as the Bible says, it's like, write it out. What is it? Write it out, make it plain. Speak it, make it plain. I'm gonna put it in here when I got a sec, okay? I got you. I'm gonna give it to you. I gotta figure it out though. So, mamas, all about technology, age of Aquarius. But me in actual technology, like, no me gusta. So yeah, just give me a minute. I got you, Levy. But Yeah, you gotta make it plain. You gotta let who you subscribe to. Notice how mommy, auntie, Nana Z, Mama Z, I think I said I like Mama Z, whatever. Notice how I always look up. Like, always look up. Like your creators are above you. Obviously, they're all around you. Encompassing in you. You are one of them. You are a creator as well. You're on a smaller end scale, but you're still a creator. That's what you're supposed to be. Again, if you come from the creator and the creator's source, then of course, you too are a creator. I still don't understand why people find that so baffling. Why it's just not an easy concept that's like, duh, that makes sense. Doesn't it make sense? It makes sense. Logic, not for the lazy. So, what are going to be your intentions for 2025? Like, what are you going to do? I really want to know. What are you going to do? Because regardless of what it is you say, the universe gives zero fucks. Zero fucks in any kind of way. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it. Is there any emotion behind it? Do you feel anything? Does your, as Tony Robbins said, does your physiology change till you get into that priming state? Because if you don't feel it and you don't really see it, you can't really get it. You know? Wasn't it Henry Ford? Said, whatever a man can conceive or achieve. Something like that. Was it Henry? Or was it? Or was he the one that said, whatever you believe, something along those lines, whatever you believe, whether it's like good or bad, Newton's law, whether it's good or bad, you're right. One of those, either way, one of those little concept quote saying is, and it's not little obviously, but it's obviously quite grand because everyone and their mama knows it. I just can't quote it right now. It will help you, you know? Like, it will help you just pause, take a moment of acknowledgement. You better watch out because AI is really trying to come for your motherfucking ass. I don't know if you didn't know, but you're your own show because AI can't be you. Like, it's never gonna have emotion like you. Yeah, they got crazy. Yo, have you seen that movie on the flicks? It's on the flicks. Not the low vibe flicks, baby. The flicks. And they got cyborg chicks out here like trying to become wives. I mean, is that enough? You gotta compete with like, and let's be real, if your partner's real and they're respectful and they love you and they cherish you, there is no competition. Listen, there's no competition. But out here, you got people out here in these streets trying to compete, trying to take other people's person, like trying to take other people's man, trying to I mean, to an extent, okay, I get it. Everyone's low vibing at some point. There's different levels of the low vibing. There's different levels of the, you know, the frequency, duh. But it's like, come on, man, like, it's 2025. Get your mind right, you know? I don't know how else to say that. There's no, oh, you have to like sprinkle extra correct sugar on the shot so you can like eat it. No me gusta. No. I don't want to do that. And I gotta think about smells. I can't smell like that close to my face. You just want me to eat shit. Like, that don't even make no sense. You don't make no sense. That's how they be coming at you. Like, no. No. Okay, so look. I just keep hearing Sarah. I don't know Sarah. Lovey, I don't know any Sarahs. Okay, so Lovey, maybe you know a Sarah. Anyhow, you gotta be real about your intentions. Other people's intentions, it is what it is, baby. You can't control that. You cannot control anyone else's intentions. It's just not for you. That's for God to do. Always for God to do. Always, always, always. Trust in God when it comes to everything. Because it's always better that way. Like, there's no instance in the last 4.5 years of my life of having God in my life where everything wasn't better. If I just like, oh, thank you, Lord. Doot, doot. So appreciative. Thank you. So grateful, universe. Doot, doot, doot. You know, thank you, ancestors, God, spirit divine. Thank you in this space and time. Boop, boop. Every single thing I do, I just give it to the universe. Just give it to source. I mean, duh, it created you. I mean, as a woman, you came through me, Lovey. You know, I love you. As a woman, you came through me. You're in this world because of a woman like me. Unless you're a Cabbage Patch baby. And then again, you wouldn't be my Lovey, and I wouldn't be talking to you because you'd be a soulless entity and you wouldn't be connected to me. Now I see why they say there's only 144,000. Because if you think about it, if they are just creating whatever. I need to read up on that. So look, Lovey, you gotta have your intentions intact, okay? It's all about not just, again, what you do, what you say, how you pray, how you put that out there every single day. Be consistent in that, you know, positive momentum moving forward energy. Because trust me, again, without God, you're going to end up losing your mind and or losing your time. And then either way, who wants that? You know, who wants to say, one day I'm going to wake up, grow up to be 40-something, and I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. Nobody says that shit ever. Baby, if you haven't learned it, if you haven't listened to it, oh, God, Tongues, darling, I hope that doesn't affect anything. But look it, if you haven't heard it, it's a song by G-Eazy. It's called I Mean It. I mean it. Listen to it. There's a line in there where it's like no one says they want to be broken, stuck forever. Like, no one says that ever. You might try to paraphrase it, and you might try to like maneuver, manipulate it so you can feel good about yourself being average, basic, and not trying to help the collective. I'm not going to say no judgment, but do you, okay? Do you, boo? Hopefully, if you're one of my lovies, you're out here adding, adding, plus and across. You're adding to the collective if you're my lovey, you know? So, I don't know. I just I just think, yeah, you just gotta figure it out, you know? Just 2025 is gonna be, I don't know. All that keeps coming to me is the year of exponential growth. It's like something is saying, like Albert Einstein, how he comments on the eighth wonder of the world being like the compounding effect. Like that is everything. You get that, and it's like bananas. Something about this year feels like that. Like all those things are about to happen. And again, just like I was saying before, as far as where you are, Lovey, like what stage, what age, you know, you're listening to this or watching this, what stage, you know, mommy's at in her life, big sis is at in her life, you know, where I'm at in my life as a wife, like, yo, bananas, okay? Bananas. They're good. They're good kind. They're real kind. Like the Buddha banana kind. But it's gonna be really, really cool. Like it's not just 2025. I really feel like it is that compounding effect of again, like from 2026, 2027, 2020, 30, 2020, 32. I'm telling you, like it's just gonna keep going. I don't know. I don't know how I know. But I know that I know. You know, I just know. I just know. I don't know. I just know. So look, Lovey. Again, I don't know what. Whoa. Did you hear that? Talk about hungry for life. My stomach almost just ate my liver. Good thing I don't drink like I used to. I could have been out of here, baby. Could have been out of here. So look. I totally forgot. I was reading this earlier. I was told to read this, right? I wasn't looking for it, but it just like kind of popped up. It says right here. I'm reading the English text of the Quran, okay? And literally I was just okay. Just follow me, baby. Lovey, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to make you feel small or diminish you or anything like that, baby boo. I love you. I love you, Lovey. Okay. It says the Quran, and this is in, again, this is in the English, so I can't tell you in Arabic. Mommy, Lovey is not on those skills yet. Give me some time. Let me learn. But it says the Al-Nisa, and it is 4:126. The Al-Nisa 4:126 in the Quran. Okay, babe. It says, to God belongs all that the heavens and earth contain. God has knowledge of all things. Again, to God belongs all that the heavens and earth contain. God has knowledge of all things. Remember how I was telling you before that people's intentions have nothing to do, like you're not going to be able to control them or their intentions? That reminded me of that. Because God knows all things. So regardless of what you do or what you don't know about these people, these things, these entities, these principalities, ain't got nothing to do with you. All you have to do, just like my hunger, just like my tummy keep reminding me, is stay hungry. You have to stay hungry for life and stay in this beautiful, abundant place of curiosity. Because trust me, the is it they say the former, the way under is not it, babe. It's not it. Okay, like a bad game of tag. Like, not it. Don't do it. You can just sit in it and just be cool with it and just know that God knows everything. So you just do you. Make sure you're not still in that energy of 2022. You know, you gotta, where you at now, and then move it up. Like wherever that marker is, step that up like 5 years. Whatever it is you plan on doing, how in the hell can you condense that and speed it up so you're not out here doing the same thing for however long? Just follow me, okay? Again, you don't know the intentions of nobody. You don't know how long you have to be or not be working with somebody or living with somebody or loving on girlfriend, booed up, married, fiance, whatever it is you're doing, okay? Hopefully you're doing it on the right track. Just keep it close, okay? You already know you're of age. Just all of this, like, keep them closed, completely closed, until you meet your person. And I'm by your person, not the narcissist, not the malignant narcissist, not the covert narcissist, not the needy, codependent, avoiding energy person. The real person that God has for you, okay? When you meet that person, and then you become, you know, you know, that husband and wife that, you know, I can't tell you what to do, you know. Auntie Mary to her wife, you know what I'm saying? Do you? Are you happy? Okay? Are you happy? And are you out here being the best version of you? So again, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Do you, boo? All right? Be happy though. That is the basis, the foundation of all of this right here. All of this. No moving tectonic plate looking this. None of that. All of here, real solid, real structure pyramid like. That's what you need first. Obviously, they need to be like your bestie and like, yeah, not like literally your bestie. I don't know. It worked for me. It worked for me. Yeah, being with my bestie. So you gotta do you though, and figure out your intentions. Because again, 2025 is here. What are you gonna do with it now? You know, as I say, first quarter. We already know they messing with us on this whole time, space, continuum, whatnot, making up new definitions for this, changing the rules of science to that, as if you're not supposed to question everything in science. That's why it's science. They're trying to make it real extra out here for you. You know, trying to act like you haven't been in a recession for years now, but because they decided to change the definition, now it's like, oh, it's not a recession. People are just living like the days of the Depression where they don't have enough to eat. At least they got cheap shoes on their feet. Like, they're out here just like, they're trying to MK Ultra everybody. So, babe, lovey, listen to me, please. Don't get sucked into the BS, okay? I've been there, and it is such a waste. Because again, everyone's not gonna tell you their true intentions to your face. They're gonna be a waste. You're gonna be a loser, waste of your time, literally out here trying to be cool with the fact that they're trying to make you lose your mind. Don't fall LOVIES. It's first quarter. What are you going to do to be a better you? And again, it doesn't matter. 2025, 2026, 2027, 2030, 2032. Babe, listen to this when you in 2052. And Lord, bless you. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Love on you and pray all over, meditate all the sauciness, loving energy over you that you make it to 2052. Okay? If that's what God has for you, I'm praying the best for you and beyond, you know? All that energy and beyond. Wasn't it like Buzz Lightyear? He was a character. Okay, anywho, but for reals, baby. Loving, excuse me. You know, be correcting myself when I need to. Don't try me. Don't cover me. You know why would I play? So for reals though, yeah, just be real about yourself and what you have going on for 2025 and going forward throughout life. What are you gonna be intentional about? Be intentional, be detailed, be specific. Constantly tell you, be decisive, be specific. Be decisive, be specific. If you're not decisive in what it is you want and you're not specific about what it is you desire, the universe cannot bring you what it is you say that you want to need. So if you want to succeed, be decisive, be specific, and give it to the universe. You know, like releasing a dove. Let it flap on out, do its thing. Okay? When it's time to come back, it'll come back. Technically, I guess it would probably really come back if it was a pigeon, because you can train the mother suckers to do almost anything. Yeah. Okay, but for else, just again, locked in intentions. What are you gonna do? This is your life. Nobody else can live your life for you. You are whatever age, 12, 23, 32. No one has your exact same fingerprints, your exact same moisturized or unmoisturized skin right now. No one else has the same amount of chin hairs on your chin. I heard that from a young lady. She was also tall like mommy, had very big, mommy big energy. If I remember her name, I'm gonna write it somewhere for you so you don't forget, so mommy doesn't forget. But look, it doesn't matter what you have going on, okay? Are you focused on being a good person anyway? Okay? Set those intentions and focus on that, because that's what the world needs, you know? What are those songs? What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. And it's true. Because the evil things that these entities do, you gotta know, you obviously don't have love anywhere in your being, because he is an entity, you know? Don't be them, Lovey. Don't be them. So again, focus on 2025 and every single year beyond, 2027, 2030, 2032. Sometimes you gotta shake that shit out. Don't worry about what people are talking about. Just relax and do you, okay? So again, it doesn't matter any of those years after, you just keep progressing, keep progressing every single year. Break down where you are, where you want to be. It's 2020 this, 2020, it's no longer 2023. I need you to keep all of that energy. You know, it's in the rear view. That's no longer you. It's in the rear view. So leave it there, because it is not benefiting you today and going forward. And all we care about is progression. Because if we're not moving forward, then we're moving backwards. And technically, if we're moving backwards, then you are regressing. If you're regressing, You're not learning lessons. And if you're not doing that, you are not alive. Don't be the walking dead. Don't get knocked off in your little NPC head, okay? I love you. I love you, and I want you to be better. So every single year, come back here. Come back. Come talk to auntie. Come talk to mom, because let me see where you at, what you got going, because you need to be knowing every single year how you got here, first of all, and where you're going. This is first quarter. You're within the first 3 months of 2025. You're within the first 3 months of 2027. You're within the first 3 months of 2027. Again, up to 2052. Anyhow, come back. Think about it. Realize it. Like, where are you? And where are you going? Where are you going? What are your intentions for the next 3 months? Wherever you are within those 3 months, Lovey, it doesn't matter to me. Wherever you are in those 3 months, where are you now and where are you going? The 3 months after that, April, May, June. Where do you plan on being then? Where do you see yourself? What are you doing at this point and this time in 2025? When you look into the fall, when you are in quarter 3, what are you doing? Where are you going to be? And then again, going into quarter 4, every single year, ask yourself that. And I notice for myself, if I break it down the same way I do, I can have an entire year, obviously. Duh. They say we got 365. Who really knows? They lie about everything else. Okay, look. Read a book. Read multiple books. And then when you think you've read all the books on that, read some more books, and then try to talk to as many people as possible at that time, because they are purposely trying to get rid of everything and everybody from those times, so then they can attempt to reprogram your mind. And like they said, anybody got time? So look, what I do is I take an entire year, like this year, boop, boop, right? 365. I take the whole year, and then you have your boop, 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 broken up quarter, right? So your first 3 months, next 3 months, 3 months, and then your any 3 months. Same way you would do that in a year, I like to break it down into a day. Now, every day is not going to be like this. Mama has things to do, okay? I meditate and pray some more, literally, like all day. And when I'm not doing that, I have husband, and I have the children, and I have, the animals that are coming around, and there's always something to do. And even when someone says, oh, it's okay, you take a break, just relax, your body can relax, but your mind is still freaking the freak out like Bella in a goddamn movie on Twilight, just losing her on the inside, because as a mom, you're still thinking about all the things you still gotta do. My body can relax, but my mind, losing it. So sometimes you gotta boop, 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 make all that big, you gotta shrink that shit down, okay? So sometimes when I'm not losing my mind and I can actually focus on it just a little bit, I'll break the quarters down into like the day. So for me, the first quarter, just like when I first wake up in the morning, mommy knows that's when I have the most energy. I like to wake up like, I'm not gonna say exactly because some people are like, oh my god, she wake up early. But you'll be around me to know and see. I literally wake up around 3:30. That's my go-to time. Now, depending on what time, dad, hubby has to be at work, that's different. I might wake up a little bit later because I know he wants me to be there with him when he wakes up. So I'm like, all right, cool. I will sacrifice 1 hour of me waking up in the morning and laying there and simply meditating and praying and giving it to God while my husband's right there. You know what I'm saying? Multitask. They tell you to multitask with everything else. Why can't you do that? So, first thing in the morning, best time for me. Get everything done. That's my first quarter. Literally the first umpteen hours of the day. That's when I get so much done. That's the I don't know, it's not coming to me right now. If I think about it, I'll put it somewhere for you, okay, babe? So that's literally like the first thing I do. I get the energy out, How much can I get done? How much can I expel? How much can I wring out of this in this first few moments, So first thing in the morning, I'll start the laundry. I will, as I already told you, babe, as you've seen, I will meditate, I'll pray, I'll journal, I'll do my affirmations, I will stand out in the sun. Well, technically by the time I get up, there's no sun out. But you know what I'm saying, as the day progresses. Initially, it's dark outside, so I'll go out, connect with wherever I know the sun is coming up at, connect with whatever stars are out that aren't being smogged and completely covered with plastic smoke. I'll do stuff like that, and I'll just go out, talk to the moon, she's out, hey, and I'll pray. So then I get all those things done and out of the way, and by then, dad's up, husband's up, pop's up, and we're doing this, we're growing this, or conversing about what we have to do about this with business, taking that time to read, or depending on what day it is, we're trading together, you know what I'm saying? We're doing all of those things so we can have the family unit that we want. So again, that's first thing in the day. My mommy loves to pray. First thing. So I get all that energy out. Oh, and also, if I'm not directly talking to you, record your video. Record something for you to get out to you so you constantly remember and know that all the time, I love you. I love you, love me. So I want you to know that for me. So those are the things that I do first thing in the day. And then it's like, boom. Now I can literally, expression, put my hair down, relax my head. I don't really do that. But you know what I'm saying. Then we go for a walk. Not at the position yet. It's coming very soon. I am so happy and grateful. We walking the children out, It's cold out right now. It's coming. We'll be able to do that later. Walking the children. Excuse me, lovey. Hope that didn't bother anything. Walking the children, being out in nature, just chilling, vibing, high-fiving, loving on each other, Those are the things we do first thing in the day. So that is like my first quarter. By the second quarter, I am now in, I'm officially hungry. I've been up for hours. Let me get some fruit. We will have fruit together. By then, the children, something like that is going to be, the children need to eat. They gotta make some type of meal, breakfast, something. Whether it's the big children or the little children. Little children, the big children. I guess they're all big and little in their own ways. Big in size and little in years. Or big in energy, big in love, and then little in size and little in years. Don't you just love the universe? So quirky, so cute. So Then the second portion of, that whole year blocked out in quarters is, again, the eating, the talking about different plans and next future steps and things, and maybe prepping for dinner later, cleaning the house, making sure things are in order. If we need to go for errands, stuff like that. Taking your shower after we go for a walk, whatever you gotta do. That's what I do during those sections, during those times. Then, depending on how I'm feeling, I might come back to, I need to meditate, pray, record another video for you, for all my LOVIES. And it might be something like that, I thought I heard the buzzing of the other phone. Honey, need some money. It's silly. Go grocery shopping. Okay. So yeah, along with those things, it might be in there of going grocery shopping, doing those types of things. That's like the section, the quarter two of the day. That's not broken down into a year, but into a day, a tangible, bite-sized day. So again, meditate, pray, connecting with source, self, affirmations, writing, etc. Me time, right? Second quarter, family, husband, getting everyone off to the day, start the day, walking, things of that nature, getting out, getting moving our physiology, okay? All that type of stuff, that energy. And then 3 would be like maybe a snack, a smoothie, another piece of fruit, maybe like finishing up laundry. Maybe by then I'm at a point where okay, I've channeled this, I've talked about this, I've read this, time for me to go study, time for me to go work on whatever program or course I'm in at that time. So then I'll do that, the little ones are down for naps, animals are chilling, hubby is cool, everything is just good, it's good. And then I'll have, okay, this is the time to work on papers, work on, what lecture or podcast or something that I was studying or book that I'm referencing. What time is that? Okay, what we got to get into. Do I need to do a reading for someone or for myself? Is there some type of consultation, something that's happening during these hours? Cool. Are there any meetings that I have to do? Let's get them done within that section, that time frame, And then the end of that quarter, the end of the day would be finishing up dinner. Let's be real. My husband does most of the cooking. You already know. You already know, Lovey. Yes, he does most of the cooking. He's on some chef type stuff. Mommy went to cooking school to get certified. Took the test and everything. Serve safe. But it didn't stick. It didn't stick like a really nice gooey cinnamon bun to me. So I know how to cook. But your father, he on some chef status. So I let him do that, So while he's doing that, I know within the last, that last quarter, it is making sure everyone's on point as far as their homework. Who does not need to, is about to take a bath and or a shower. Maybe it is the time in which I have to finish wrapping up a meeting later in the evening because someone else couldn't make one of those other times. So I push back something over here and then accommodated for this meeting, later in the day, something like that. Or it'll be the time where I need to maybe get another meditation or prayer in before all the phones are put aside, before all of the laptops are put up, before everyone is family family time and it's time to eat together. You know, it could be something like that. So then I block out that time to get those other things done, you know, to accommodate that, just to fill in those gaps. Yeah, fill in those gaps of where I need to be a little bit more flexible with my schedule so I can still do everything. I can still get everything done, you know, within that 4 quarters, you know, chunk, 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 and get it all done. It's just there might be some movement over here with this thing, and I might have to move this 12 p.m. noon thing to a 1600 thing because that's just what it calls for. I'm not gonna leave the space like the time not productive. It's gonna get filled. It's just where you at. So again, for me, it's all about that flow, that consistency of get that whole chunk of the year, but down into a day. And the same way you do all of those things that you would do in a day, it is, you know, this part of the first 3 quarters of the month, you need your sales, your phone calls, and everything else to be top notch so it can have that trickle effect of all of your sales coming through over the next umpteen months after that. So for me, the same way I do prayer, meditation, etc., all those daily things like that, I'll also do, again, depending on where you are in your life, the first top most productive things as soon as I wake up, the things that I need the most to make the calls, to be energetic, to be in a good mood, to be prayed up, to have all your phone calls in place, to check specific meetings so you don't miss anything, you know, stuff like that. Your first quarter. What do you got to do to be the most productive right now that's going to have the best effects on everything over the next 17 months after that, you know? So again, I know me, the best way for me to be in my highest state and energy is to meditate, pray, not just all day, which I do, but first thing in the morning when I have the most energy. That's the most productive for me because that's when I get the most out of energy in the universe. So again, someone else is making sales calls first thing in the morning. I'm praying, meditating first thing in the morning. Someone else is trading first thing in the morning. I meditate, pray first thing in the morning, and then I trade through the second quarter of my day. Because again, the most productive thing for me is to be happy, you know? So again, that what level are you on? Where are you at? So you know where and how to be productive. So then, just like my second quarter would consist of eating, moving my body, my physiology, getting the energy, you know, the blood circulating, flowing. It might be dancing at that time or just going for like a jog, a nice walk, whatever. That's that time where I know I want to do those things and have like a quick little smoothie fruit break and trade during that time. Those are the hours for me to do that. For someone else, those best productive hours, again, this could be you, Lovey. These hours are for you instead of the person first thing in the morning making their phone calls and doing all of their sales, funnels, whatever. That could be your second quarter when you make your best, most productive phone calls and follow-ups and making sure that all businesses and transactions and things are, you know, in order. That could be your second quarter. And then again, your third quarter might be when you're most productive and you know that you're someone that fasts throughout the majority of the day and something about you eating in the evening gives you the most energy. So you are working your first quarter at someone else's third quarter. And then someone else's fourth quarter is your second quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like, wherever you are in your life, you gotta make yours line up for you. Because nobody can be you, you know, just like I was saying before. The fingertips. No one was born at the exact same time, at the exact same second, with the exact same fingerprints, with the exact same hair structure and texture, with the same amount of hairs on their legs and the wrinkles on their elbows like you. So just do you. Yeah, just do you. wherever you are in that stage, whatever that phase, you know, that your whole year, map it out. What do you need to get done every single chunk of every first quarter, and then figure out those major things that you need to happen in each first quarter. How can you implement them into your every waking day? And then just do that. So then when they say stuff to you like, just get 1% better every day. Okay, how? And then on top of the how, can we do the how without me having to read 50 books on this one how? Like, how can I condense, just like I'm saying, condense your years and your days? How can I condense 50 books that you want me to read on to figure out the how? How can I just, how can I get closer to it faster? So for me, the how is, what do I do throughout the whole year? What do I want to happen here? And then chunk it down, not just by quarters, but now the quarters are the quarters throughout my day. And no, your sleep does not get compromised. We get our 5+ hours of sleep. And I'm not going to tell you something like you have to get 8 hours, because I know I used to function quite well on 5 hours. It just worked for me. Unfortunately, maybe not so unfortunately, the more energy I start to give out and exude, the more energy I realized I needed to recoup. So now I sleep at least 6 to 7 hours a night. That works for me. I don't know what works for you. Maybe you're still in your baby infancy stage of life and not your actual baby, but maybe you're in that energy of you literally need 8, I don't know, excuse me, not 8, 9, 10, 12 hours of sleep. I don't know where you are. So wherever you are, just know, don't compromise your sleep. Don't do that. Not your sleep time. Definitely not anything that's going to mess with your mind, and nothing that's going to deter you or take you away from God. You keep those 3 solid always. God, self-sleep, meditation, prayers, spirituality. Keep yourself solid. Just like they say the Holy Trinity, you got a Holy Trinity in you and me. There's just basic things that we need. Keep those together and don't let them fade. Okay, but speaking of fade, I feel like I've been talking all day. So I love you. Hopefully, this helped you a little bit, give you a little bit of guidance on what it is you may need to do. I know it's things that I'm constantly doing that, you know, Auntie is constantly getting better at. I'm not perfect at anything. My name's not Yeshua. I don't have to be perfect. It's not what I came here for. I came here to get the best, the most out of this 3D body, out of this meat suit, so we can do what it do, and then help as many people as possible. And Lovey, you're on that list. So do you, and be the best at you doing you, because again, can't nobody do you like you, you know? Stop trying to be like other people. It's weird. It's weird, okay? It's weird. Don't let anyone try to tell you differently. Don't let the Decepticons and the weirdos and all those other, just please don't let them tell you anything. Don't let them have you fall to your knees with the goofiness. Don't let them try you. Be true to you, okay? Just be true to you. And again, whatever your intentions are, right now, and again, going into 2026, 2027, 2030, and 2032, you have to know you, all right? Know thyself. Always, always, always. That is, I don't know what that is. Precipice? No? I don't know what that is. Anyhow, you just, excuse me, not trying, you simply, yeah, just be intentional. Be intentional, okay? So again, figure it out. Break down what you want, need, desire, what you prayed on. Because again, it's not just about you. It's about what God wants you to do. So pray on what God has for you, what God wants you to do over the course of the year. And then break it down, chunk it down into each quarter, like reverse engineering it. And then do that with your day. And think, how can what I do, what needs to be done every single quarter, how can I incorporate that into every single day? And then you're constantly, as I say, 1% getting better every day because you're doing something towards your goal of what God wants every single day. Again, being intentional. So, okay, lovey. I love you. Remember to know thyself. The world is literally trying to do everything that they can to break your self-esteem, confidence, and make you feel like you'll never get out of the trap. But that's a lie. And like a fly, they're moscas, okay? Nasty moscas, all right? Don't feed into that energy. You can be even greater than me with your own energy. You just have to, again, be intentional. What do you want to happen right now and going forward every single year? And how are you getting better intentionally every single year? And hopefully, dear, every single day. Stop waiting until tomorrow. Just like people have New Year's resolutions. Why? The universe doesn't say, oh, I'll wait until next year to give you life and allow you to breathe. Yeah, I can't hold my breath that long to wait for the universe to bring me back. I can't wait that long. So you shouldn't be waiting that long to do what God told you to do. So chop chop, go do it. I love you, love you. I love you. Yeah. And I miss you. The real you. The you are supposed to be. And that the universe, God, source, spirit, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, Kalima, whomever has told you to be. I miss you. We all do. Remember, this is a collective, a community, and we are a family. And as a mother, some part fragment energy of you came through me. I love you. I guess you needed to hear that since I needed to say it. Okay, well, stay blessed and be intentional. And not just for the resolutions and for the quarters and the seasons. Have a reason every single day to meditate and pray and to be intentional. All right. Love you. Later.